Hello, everybody, and welcome to the official Graal Era podcast. I hope everybody is doing absolutely amazing today. It is Poopy Panda Graal here, and I'm joined by my other host, Pinky Graal. Pinky, say hi.
Yo, what's up?
So we have a lot of fun topics today to talk about, so make sure you stay till the end so you don't miss out on anything. All right, let's get into it. Okay, so first on the agenda, we are going to be talking about NBK, or Natural Born Killers, passing Obsidian for the top spot in basing. Pinky, what do you got to say about that?
Dang, they got 41,733 hours.
Can you imagine basing for
actually crazy.
41,000 hours? How much time is that?
goes-
Wait, I'm gonna look this up. So I just looked it up, and 47,000 hours is equivalent to about 2,000 days.
Shit.
Holy crap! 2,000
That's actually
days.
nuts.
Let's see how much that's basically almost 5.5 years. Obviously, it's probably a little
Okay.
less just because they, held multiple bases at a time. Actually, I don't know. NBK is like pretty loyal to lethal. But yeah, almost 5.5 years of just straight basing. They do it every single day, like non-stop. That's gotta be tiring. Do you remember
How many members they have basing like at once?
Well, they
If
probably
they're
don't have
all
to have a
online.
lot because, no one contests them.
True.
Probably don't have any.
They have 16 online right now.
Oh, never mind.
24.
Forget what I said.
Wow.
Do you remember the days that we used to base?
Yeah, and back then EBZoo was the top.
Oh my
EBZ
gosh, I remember
base.
EBZoo.
They were scary. Everybody was scared of them.
My favorite basing era, time period, whatever you want to call it, was when Obsidian was having a war with iFreeze. Oh my gosh, that was so...
Freeze.
I remember there was a time, because I was like an Obsidian fanboy, I'm not even gonna lie. And there's a time I joined their gang and I was basing for them. And I wasn't good at basing. I didn't have the greatest guns at the time. And the iFreeze members shredded me up. And they screenshotted it and put it as their second gang profile picture.
That's
With a caption under
disrespectful.
it your members are trash or something. And I was like, I didn't realize it until a month later, and I look at the gang picture and I was like, oh my gosh, that's me. At the time
That's
I didn't
disrespect.
I
right
didn't
there.
have the Poopy Panda name or look, so it was a little bit different, but still I got shredded pretty hard there.
That was rough.
But yeah, if you guys didn't know, Pinky and I used to own a basing gang. I think we got 30 hours on it or something like that. What was it called? Armory?
Yeah, Armory.
Yeah, so we used to base, and those were the days. Those were so fun. I loved basing so
Facts.
much.
Basically so good.
But the problem is obviously when you were on, everybody respected you as a leader, and
Yeah.
your call outs people would follow. Rise, you got off, just no one cared that I was there.
Yeah. They just
Um,
left. It would just start.
I
We're
tell
done.
you this story, I've told you this story, but there's a time that we had Pirate Zone, and we had it for a good solid 30 minutes. And we're doing good. We had 20 members, I swear, online. And Pinky got off, and Horizon got off just slowly. People just kept leaving, and I was PKing on the outside of the Pirate Zone, making sure no one came in. And I walked back in the base, and there was 3 people in there. And once we had 16, 20 people before, and we still had all our members on, and I'm like, what's going on? So I messaged the gang, and I was like, where's everyone at? And people were like, oh, I'm at start, or I'm PKing, getting a streak. I'm like,
Yeah.
why would you leave? And then we lost the base, and then you got on, and everyone's like, oh yes sir. What am I doing wrong?
Yeah. Or I'd hate when we'd have a ton of members just basing, and another bigger gang would come take it, and they just take all our members. They would just take them.
Dude, we had
And
some
they just leave.
unloyal POSs, not gonna lie. Gosh, that was so terrible. But it was fun. The memories were good. But yeah, talking about basing is definitely bringing out some memories. for sure, congrats to NBK for passing Obsidian. That's insane. I didn't think anyone would ever pass Obsidian, but congrats on that.
And speaking of scores, didn't for the GST, wasn't it like top 4 gangs or something like that?
Oh
For
yeah,
basing?
let's talk
Yeah,
about
yeah.
let's talk about the format for GST actually. So normally they just have spar, the top scores for spar if I'm not correct or if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. It's
This
always
year
been sparring, I thought.
they're doing base battles, spar, and forts, which
That's gonna be crazy.
I actually really like that format because it's not just sparring people. Like, yeah, people who are PKers and people who are basers, throwing them all in a mix. Like, I wonder how that's gonna go, and I'm kind of excited to see.
Yeah, it'll be cool to watch.
So I have this pulled up here on the side. So the final scores, and I can pull this on the screen. So the final scores, for the base battles, the gang Raw, On Guard, Aryan, I think that's how you say, and Magorb.
Mhm.
Those are the top 4 moving on to GST. For Spar, we have Slaughter, Cloak, and Lifeless. And Raw's already on the base battle, so it's going to be Valentino. And let's see. For Fort, we have Navy, Blackwater. Navy, Blackwater, Velocity, and NBK. So NBK's doing GST as well. Oh my gosh, dude. NBK's having like
It's gonna be crazy.
a career year. So who do you think is gonna win?
I've always liked Navy. Right
You
now,
know-
they're number 8 for total basing scores right now,
How many hours?
with 25,000.
25,000.
So, like half of NBK, but still.
That's crazy. You know what? I think I'm gonna hop on that Navy bandwagon as well.
I mean, look at their score.
The leader, his status is looking for GST members just for
yeah.
fun. We'll see. Let's talk
Wait,
about the
we should
format.
join.
Yeah, I know. Navy, if you're watching this, recruit us.
Yep, recruit us right now.
I think Pinky has a pretty good sparring record.
Actually, it's pretty bad.
I know.
Let's not
I looked
mention
at
that.
it earlier.
Yep. Yep.
That's
Time
why
to reset.
that's why I private my
Ooh.
stats. So let's see. So the qualifications. So it says the top 4 gangs from last year automatically qualify. So the qualifiers in today, July 30th. This episode will probably be out a few days past that, just so we can edit it. But the qualifications end today, so everything's already done. We don't know we don't know what date GST will be on. What do you think? Should we have a watch party?
Yes, definitely a watch party.
That'd be
It's
sick.
gonna be sick.
Live streaming it, hanging out with the fans, dude, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, that'll be sick.
Let us know in the comments if you'd watch our live live stream, our watch party for GST. It's cool though, because if
maybe we'll do
Sorry.
a giveaway too
a
for
giveaway.
the watch party.
Yeah, let's do a giveaway. We'll figure that
Yes,
out.
sir.
The first place winner for GST, they get the trophy, obviously. They also get a custom hat that protects it against gas. So it's a gas mask, custom gas mask. They get a gun skin that is their gang's color. Same with a melee. They get a spar hideout. And each member on the team gets 30 event coins. 30 event coins.
Sheesh,
That's like
30?
That's basically how much I have now. Second place gets the second place trophy, a custom hat, but that's not a gas mask, just a hat. And then 25 EC. Third place gets the third place trophy, 20 EC for each member, and that's it. So still, like top 3, like you're getting some good stuff. I wouldn't even care if I was third place. That's 20 event coins, and you get a trophy. So yeah, that's how the format of GST is going to work. Once again, we don't know when it's going to happen. They're probably going to post that, I assume, in the next day or two.
Yeah. and then we'll plan the watch party and stuff.
Yeah. I definitely don't feel like GST this year has gotten as much hype as it used to when, what was the game? Get Shrek'd? Or no, it was Shrek with like
Shrek.
basically
That was
Obsidian.
crazy.
Shrek versus iFreeze. So basically, it was Obsidian iFreeze like beef that went on for like 2 years. That was so fun. Like I remember how hyped that was. There's definitely not as much hype about it, and I think we could actually like branch off and talk about that. What's happening to Graal?
It's basically it's shutting down.
So Pinky and I played. I don't know if you're watching this and you played from like 2015 or even before. You'd probably agree with us. The game used to be so packed. Like
yeah, the glory days were in like 2012,
yeah,
2013.
and
There'd be like 4,000 players online.
like that was like a low end too.
Mm-hmm.
A low end 4,000. Like, can you imagine? But like now, like it's averaging like 1,500, I'd say. So to go from like a low end of 4,000 to 1,500 is just, it's crazy. It doesn't make sense.
It needs to be revived.
When you think about Graal, it has such potential to be like a fantastic game. There's literally so much you can do. There is so much you can do, and like some people argue that you can't, but there is a ton you can do.
Well, for some reason, like this game makes so much money. Like I see so many people with millions of Graal. It's like they're spending hundreds of dollars on this
Yeah,
game. They could turn that money and use it for advertising.
I
And
know.
this game would grow so much. I don't know why they don't do that.
I think lack of effort by management has definitely caused that, and I'm not dissing on the Graal management at all because I think they do great things. But like for example, they came out with weekly, I think it's the weekly shop. And they have not updated it for like 2 months. It's a weekly shop. It's the shop right underneath Lethal. I mean,
yeah.
maybe they have. Just the last time I checked it, it's been the same since May, I think. But it's like little things like that, like. And once again, this is not a diss towards the management or the staff, because they do great stuff. They keep the game running. Oh yeah, and I respect like all of them. But it's like stuff like that. Like if you don't have enough people, hire some people. You know, just because people like change. Like they hate it, but they like it. Like you look at games like, for example, like Fortnite. People hated the same stuff. And then, or like, what's a game?
I think Fortnite works. It's like the game gets stale after a while. Things don't change.
Yeah.
I think that's why they changed Start. Start used to look a lot different. And they changed it, updated it. It is pretty cool now.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to compare the two games because they're just so different. One's a battle royale. One's like, I guess you can call this a role play game. Just because like you literally can do anything. But if they were to just, and also, have you realized how like, or have you noticed how like popular and like how much more players play when they have like big events, like when their butterfly event happened, I saw like almost 2,000 people on.
Yeah.
Because like it gives you something to do, and when there's an end prize or the fishing with the big sea monster, when there's like an end prize and people can like grind for it, it brings back a hype. They need to update some things.
Well, like back then, I'd be so excited for the quests. Like the Halloween quests were always so sick. It's like the weapons are so cool. And I look forward to every holiday shop. And now it just seems like it's just kind of not much happening.
And that's why everyone says like, oh, the game's dying. Which I wouldn't say it's dying. I just think it's on like a it's plateauing right now. It's not going down. It's not going up. It's casual.
This is the point where they need to do something, or
Yeah.
else it might keep falling.
If they update stuff, update like looks of things, add in new things like quests, items, whatever. Do more auctions. I'm telling you, like, this game can get back to its glory days. I really think it can.
Well, I'm looking at the news for Classic
Mm-hmm.
and OOS, and like they're updating the news like every week.
Sheesh.
Like they're doing some crazy stuff over there. Yeah.
I definitely think there should be more advertisement stuff, because the game will get big and people will come, because this game has so much potential and is so fun.
Well, and I'm wondering how new players feel when they play. If it's too hard for them to make progress because of how expensive stuff is. I don't know. That could be part of it.
Would you say like prices have gone up on stuff?
Yeah. Well, the guns have always been expensive. Like just to buy a bar, you have to spend $50 to buy Graal. That's just a lot.
Think about this. It's actually very smart though.
Yeah.
They can just like, it's basically like, oh, we'll make this stuff really expensive, and yeah, you can grind it out, but it might take a while. Or you could, spend a little money. And I don't know if you remember, but back in the glory days when we were younger, every time we'd get like an iTunes, we'd go straight to Graal. And
we were addicted.
I remember the day you got the bar.
That was crazy.
I was at my grandma's house because I think we were doing a funeral like that weekend, so I was staying at my grandma's house. And I stopped my family thing. I went to the bathroom and was there for your grand reveal for the bar. So
No way.
yeah, I know. Dude, it was so hyped. That was awesome. But yeah, any chance we got, we'd spend money. Any chance we got. So at the end of each podcast, we kind of want to do like a little Q&A thing, answer some questions you guys may have. Some people, I asked at start just to ask some questions and just comment it on my recent video. So I will pull this up. So the first one is from a guy named Average Pal Lolfan. I think that's how you say it. If I get it wrong, sorry. His question for both of us is marijuana or cocaine?
Cocaine all the way. Cocaine all the way.
None of the above. Yeah, screw drugs.
Don't do skulls. Don't do drugs. Yep.
Okay. This next one. Poopy. It's from Joey Graal. Poopy. Who's your favorite Graal tuber other than you and Pinky? And this question can go for you too. I'll say, so I'll kind of do like a current and in the past. Definitely in the past, 100%. Either Mr. London Nuts or Louis Graal. Those two are my guys, and I know Louis Graal still plays, so if you're watching this, shout out. I think current, oh shoot. I don't really like it's not like a diss, or I really don't follow the other Graal tubers that much. I really just like stick to Pinky and I. I really like Jack Lou.
Jack Lou's animations are pretty
Yeah,
good.
Jack Lou's animations are sick, and he's dope. So I really like him. I guess I'll say him.
I liked London Nuts, Louis Graal. There was Asking Arizona was pretty good.
Oh, I remember her. Yeah.
And then probably Mystic Graal.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about Mystic. Dang it.
Some good trading videos.
Okay, so Skills Games. They commented, "When are you going to quit Era?"
Ooh.
Do you want to answer first?
Never.
Yeah.
Until it shuts down, I guess.
Yeah, I quit for like 3 years and just came back like 3 months ago. I'm definitely not looking at quitting the game, especially since I'm having so much fun making videos and just grinding the game again. So yeah, I definitely don't have a time frame when I'm gonna quit. I don't think Pinky does either. But I mean, if the game just shuts down one day, then we'll make our own game.
Yep. Easy. Player world.
So that is all we are going to talk about today. If you guys like this podcast, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, because if we get some good feedback on it, we will continue to regularly post, potentially 1 or 2 times a week. It's pretty easy to make and really fun to talk about some stuff. If you guys have any specific ideas or topics you want us to talk about, make sure you comment or privately message us over PMs.
Ask questions. Leave questions too.
Yeah. And if you want to be in the Q&A section, just comment on this video, and then we'll try to answer your questions. Other than that, that is everything from us. I just want to thank you guys all for watching. Make sure you subscribe to Pinky Graal and Poopy Panda Graal. And we will see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Peace.